Here we have Goodvito, Vitalii versus Derek Lunsford. These guys both competed at the Mr. Olympia event 2025, but they really did not compete together, if you know what I mean. Goodvito placed 10th to Derek Lunsford's 1st. This is a fan request, of course. Fan voted on. A lot of you people wanted to see this one. Would you like to see the other ones? A couple of interesting ones there. Who's that? Jay Cutler versus Joel Paradise? Who's that? Anyway, yeah, get this video up to 300 likes. We'll do all of them. But on with this one. I've seen this one floating around the internet a lot. People claiming that Goodvito, Vitalii was better than Derek Lunsford. Do I agree with that? Do I agree with those terms? In the front double biceps pose, it is possible due to those luxurious arms of Goodvito. And I have to say, his lats are a little more symmetrical than they were. He had his left lat. It was really deteriorating away. And he fixed that a little bit, seemingly. Good midsection, good torso heap altogether. And obviously winning on the arms. Now, you look at the rest of the physique. Derek is a bus. He's as wide as they come. And his arms, soft, seemingly, yes. They don't have a whole lot of separation. But they're huge. A little unsymmetrical, though, I must say. Now, the wheels of this Goodvito, they look a little bit unsymmetrical as well. But so did Derek's. Slightly. Not as much. But yeah, I would definitely say Goodvito in the front double. I think most people would. Now go to the finals, because if I'm not mistaken, the original request was to see these two dudes in the finals. And I don't know if this is going to do Goodvito any favors. Derek, he looks huge. And I did a comparison before, I think, with Derek, and I thought he was better in the prejudging. But perhaps Goodvito, maybe slightly smaller, less puffed up. Obviously, you're not going to be that much smaller the next day, but you can be less juiced up, less jacked up. So if you want to be realistic about this one, sure, Vito's arms are better than Derek's. Derek's no Tinkerbell in that aspect. He's got huge arms, not a lot of separation. But look at the rest of the physique. I mean, come on. The lats? Derek seems to be in one other level, for sure. Now turn to the side. And at first glance, I'm telling you right now, Vito is impressive. Like I said, he's taller, better frame, things of that nature. But get your little fine-toothed comb out and look at muscle for muscle. Look at Derek's delts. Then look at Vito's delts. Look at the triceps. Look at the arms all together. Derek's very detailed. Big man's chest. Vito, I mean, this guy does not suck by any means. I just don't think he's obliterating Derek Lunsford like a lot of people suggested. And in the wheel department, Vito's good in that aspect. Nice separation. Derek, he's not small by any means. Here's the finals. Okay. All right. Now, I do agree with myself. Maybe not in the front double, but in the side chest department. Derek was better, I think, in the prejudging. He looks a little softer, a little less poignant. And you can see Goodvito actually might even beat him in the side chest department due to the overall condition. Derek's still big. I mean, this guy backs up, you hear a beep, beep, beep. No good? No. Here is the side tricep. This seems to be the same situation. Goodvito, he's taller, nice frame, good abs. Definitely beating Derek in that aspect. But Derek's just on another level as far as size, arm size, perhaps the wheels as well. So Goodvito. Oh, and 10th place, by the way. That is a curse. Can he break that curse? Nobody that's ever placed 10th won the Olympia before or after they won it. So just a little interesting factoid there for Goodvito. But having said that, let's get down to business. These are the back shots. And Goodvito, he seems to have a harder, grainier, more crisp back development. Slightly unsymmetrical. Most people are. Derek's not. He'd be the first to raise his hand. I'm not. Sure. But Goodvito, his condition in the lower half, not bad at all. When you look real close, Derek probably is slightly drier. Hamstrings, glutes for sure. Better calves for Goodvito. Derek's calves don't suck. Now back to the back. Derek's back so much wider that it's not even funny. But I'm telling you right now, at first glance, Goodvito, he actually looked like he could take Derek in a back shot. But if you've ever been to a real show, or anything, you go watch pro wrestling or anything like that, size in person means so much more. You see these big dudes, the great big guy come up with his arms. It's impressive. And the little guy hides away when he bows. But what I mean is Derek is quite a bit wider than Goodvito. But that hard graininess, that crisp finish of Goodvito, very impressive. Now here's the finals. And is it just me? Or is Goodvito's back just slightly smaller? He still has the advantage in the hard, crisp nature, at least in the back itself. The lower half, Derek still. I mean, this is your grand champion. Vito, not messing around. He has the hamstrings, glutes. He has the size. So a very impressive bodybuilder with a huge high ceiling of potential. But at this point in time, you guys really think he's beating Derek in the back lat spread? I mean, it's possible. It's possible. Now, here is your back double biceps pose. This is a little bit clearer to see that Derek's back is just that much bigger. Vito still has probably the edge in the traps. Muscle separation, the guy is pretty good. But I mean, yeah, Derek, his back's just that much wider. Lower half, yeah, Vito is good. A little bit of a space there. You could fly a jumbo jet through those legs. Derek, maybe not quite so much. And Derek, no, he doesn't have that deep separation that your Vito possesses. But he is absolutely, probably better conditioned. No, you can take that probably out of there. He is better conditioned in the lower half. Vito, he has long arms. I deal with that same thing. It's difficult when you can't fill them out, but luckily Vito has filled them out. So he's a unit. Here is the finals, and you can see here a little bit better, I think, that in the lower half, I think Vito is not watery, maybe just a slight layer. Little watery. Maybe he had a cinnamon bun. Extra sauce. But having said that, Derek's back. I don't think it's a dispute. I think Derek, he is superior in the back development. Hard, crisp nature for Vito. And like I keep saying, guys, potentially, he is going to be great. But we're comparing him against the guy that won the event. He placed 10th. I think it's going to be obvious. I think the condition, the lower half, if you were live on stage watching these two guys, you would just shake your head and say, okay, yeah. Derek's that much more peeled from behind. But having said that, these are the abs and thigh poses. Derek loves Jesus, and Vito loves Moses. The two big stars. Vito, better set of abs, I think. Derek, he is fine-tuning his midsection. Some of us do not want to admit it, but he has been getting consistently better and better and better in this pose. I'm not willing to admit it yet, but he's not bad. He's not bad. Before we know it, a few years goes by, you never know. Derek Lunsford might have the best abs and thigh of all time. Needs a little more striations in the quads, just like Vito has. Good V-taper, though. Is he really beating Vito in this shot? No. I think Vito's top 10. Abs and thigh today. Probably top 6. Could be. Here is the most muscular to finish this one off. Can't really judge this one, can you? Derek again He must have heard me about that ab comment. Look at that. Abs not bad at all. Vito, he must have dropped his little number. No, I guess he didn't. He's reaching down like he's grabbing something off the floor. It's down pretty far. What do you guys think? And here is the finals, the final say on this. And again, is it just me? Derek's abs look even better here in the finals. So my conclusion is Vito, yeah, he probably would beat Derek. Couple of shots. Derek's a unit. He's wider, he's bigger in certain poses. He's just unreal. And I'm sure, like I said, go look at those back shots again. I think it would be obvious Derek is a little more peeled. With the Vito getting an edge in the separation, genetically gifted in that aspect. He has those quads, much like a Martin Fitzwater. Striations all over the place, Kai Green-esque. Things of that nature. So, yeah, I have Derek winning. But Vito, he is a gooder. I don't know if he's going to win the Olympia, though, guys. He plays 10th. Remember that. He could. He'd break the curse. Have a great one, folks.